Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. So this one is Aerocrastic versus Felkon. Aerocrastic, I'm going to start with his army, because the experiment here between these two was to see if the Lizardmen could deal with the most cancerous thing ever, which is this build, basically. It's tournament legal. Both these armies are tournament legal. You know, that's what they wanted to test. Make sure that it was, it wasn't just cheesy rubbish from Vampire Counts. It was something that was actually kind of cheesy, but great. And yeah, this is. So, Vargulfs. Couple of Vargulfs. They're just so good in this matchup. They can really bully the big dinosaurs. If anything big hits them, they tend to just, flop away quite a distance, and they can just pick another target. They're very good at that, and they can constantly get healed up, and very quick, really good armor piercing damage, really good melee attack and charge bonus. They're just very, very good at harassing big dinosaurs, and the speed differential is going to be even more with the Claw of Nagash nearby. He's going to be slowing things down. He's got the Mortis Engine effect. He's got great armor-piercing anti-infantry, so he's going to be great in the front line fighting. You know, the front line can just be mostly fodder, so you can see Skeleton Warriors, some Graveguard, Skeleton Warriors, load of zombies. That stuff will keep Skinks and Saurus Warriors busy all day, long enough for the Claw of Nagash to murder everything. And here you can see the Blood Knights. They're more than happy to fight any of the cavalry that might be thrown at them with their anti-large bonus and just very good stat line, and all the healing they can get. They tend to win out against, Cold One Knights and all the rest of it. They do very well there. And then they can just cycle charge down the line and kill any Saurus Warriors or Skinks or anything like that quite happily. And even pin down the big dinosaurs, so the Vargulfs can run in and get some good slaps in there. Very scary. Also, the Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. Just to make things even worse, Helm of Discord is just such a powerful ability. The effect range is only 30 meters now. It did get lowered a bit, which is nice, but it's basically like an AoE enfeebling foe that he can use every 90 seconds, and that just helps so much. I mean, lowering the melee attack of anything the front line, it just means the fodder's going to last a lot longer, and it's going to be a lot harder to kill the Claw of Nagash, and it means that the Claw of Nagash will have longer, surrounded by fodder, to get all the kills in. So that's very scary. Also, big dinosaurs, when you have a look at that, minus 27 melee defense, that tends to be most of the melee defense on the big dinosaurs. The big dinosaurs don't tend to have great melee defense. They're very difficult to get and they have a load of armor, so big monsters don't have a lot of melee defense generally. So it means they're going to be almost impossible to miss with the slaps from the Vargulf. And yes, they are slaps. They're very slappy, the Vargulf. So this is a brilliant army from Aerocrastic. It's seen as quite a cheesy thing. It's a lot of very powerful units. It seems a bit cheesy usually, but that was the point of this one. He wanted to see if the new units would do well. So here you can see Bastillodons with solar engines. They're not new, but they do fire damage, and they do have blinded, so that's kind of nice. Lower stats of your enemy as well, and the fire damage and magic damage as well, actually, while I'm at it. So ethereal units, magic damage do great against, fire damage will do great against things like Vargulfs and stuff like that, but they tend to be quite hard to pin down a lot of the time. They're very quick, and that's kind of a problem. But here we have this boy, the Ancient Salamander. He's new. Yeah, he's new. And so, fire damage across the board. So again, really good against Vargulfs and things. Really nice armor piercing, but it's his missile damage, which is great. Missile damage is huge. Armor piercing, so don't need that against all the units, but, you can take out some Blood Knights and things with it if you like. But no, he wants it for the flammable. So this is huge. So we're doing bonus damage through fire anyway against things like the Vargulfs, but also flammable. It's going to slow them down, which means the Bastillodons will be able to hit them more, and that weakness to fire means the Bastillodons will be doing even more damage. So it is a really powerful combo, and this guy's pretty quick. 75 speed is pretty excellent. So love that. Also, Star Chamber Guardians. So Temple Guard with magic attacks. Isn't that great? So again, ethereal units, good luck. Just, never bother bringing ethereal units again in this matchup. It won't work. It just won't. This is also probably going to ruin Bretonia's chances with the Green Knight doing a lot of damage, because the Star Chamber Guardians will just rip them apart so quickly. Also, he's got Guardian, so a bit of physical resist for the Slan Mage Priest of Light, which is nice to see. So Net of Amantok. Lovely, let those blasting combos do their thing. And also, he does have some Cold One Spear Rise. These guys would be good for bogging things down and holding things in place to get shot at more, or to get netted while they pull away, or whatever. It's pretty good. The rest of the front line, though, Cohort of Sotek. Don't have to worry about getting terrified if you're unbreakable. So nice addition there. And then Saurus and Skinks as well. So, speeding things up. Once again, gone on long enough, but there's new things to talk about, new synergies and fun stuff going on, so I love it. Star Chamber Guardians, look, they're moving off to one side, which is interesting. You know, Blood Knights want to stop them coming in from this side, I guess. The other ones can come in from this side, though, so I guess they can only block one area, but there are Cold One Spear Riders that can receive charges, so why not? Why not, huh? So things are starting to move forward. You can see that the Saurus Warriors are going to get in a position where they're keeping the Bastiladons safe, and the Ancient Salamander's waiting for a chance to shoot. So some damage into just random zombies and things, just, yeah, shooting at whatever's nearby. They got plenty of ammunition, it's all good. So, what's happening now? What's happening now, guys? Yeah, everything's moving up. I mean, it always takes a while, quite slow factions. So some shots coming in, not doing great, but that's some damage on the Blood Knights. Killed a model, lovely. Annoyingly though, you know, because vampires, Invocation of Heck can restore models, so it's not as valuable killing models in this matchup as it is against things like, say, Bretonia or something, you know, where they can't heal past the dead, I guess. Anyway, so units start to charge in, Vargulf's charging in, and you can see the Bastiladon is angling to start shooting at the Vargulf, always a good move. And Cold One Spear Riders are actually going to pull out a little bit so they can get a charge in once these guys are charged. Nice hit on the Vargulf, but, you know, the Salamander hasn't done its thing yet. This Salamander, though, has been doing a lot of damage to these Graveguard. Getting a lot of damage into them early, it means that front line's going to hold out a lot better against them. Here's a beautiful net of Ammontok, so that's nice. Blood Knight's being pinned down, but the Bastiladon keeps missing. Come on, boys. Come on. Shield the old ones, trying to keep these guys safe. So the Cold One Spear Riders are in this fight, but this is a bit of an iffy banishment. Oh god, it goes off course straight away and kills all the Lizardmen. Helmet Discord has been used as well, but I mean, these Blood Knights have taken quite a beating, but this is probably favouring the vampire count somewhat. Over on this side, yeah, I mean, yeah, Blood Knight's still just hanging out. These units getting shot at a little bit, and yeah, this Ancient Salamander needs to start shooting at the Vargulf. There's plenty of units that can pin him in place, and the Star Chamber Guardians is going to keep moving to make sure if anything big is getting attacked, they can react. So getting really bullied there. Knocks him one way, knocks him the other, but the Ancient Salamander he doesn't get the shot off. He doesn't get the shot off. So now Cold One Spear Riders charging in, bogging down all of these knights, and with the aura of Quetzal and Biroda's Time Warp, suddenly they have a ton more armor, a ton more melee attack, and a ton more melee defense. So really robust units. And now a net of Ammontok, Blood Statuette of Spite as well. So many abilities going down, just nuking these Blood Knights, which is super useful. But, yep, Mortis Engine coming in now, the Claw and a Gash, and there are still Blood Knights over here that can just happily charge into the flanks of all of these infantry all day. So that is a problem. Also, these Vargulfs, they're both looking pretty good still. They're both looking pretty good. Claw and a Gash still looking pretty good. Star Chamber Guardians keeping all this stuff bogged down. And I mean, those Blood Knights did get dealt with, so that's good. And there are some Cold One Spear Riders still going. You know, they're pretty injured, but they're enough to block things in, let stuff escape for a bit. So that's nice. Sadly, though, Barone's Time Warp is still going. It'd be nice if they got over here just to give these guys the benefit. But look how quickly the Claw and a Gash is taking damage here from all of these units. This is ridiculous. Huge hit from the Salamander, making it super flammable, even with the upgraded Invocation Heck on this blob. It's just taking damage so quickly. It is taking damage so fast. But look at this, Ancient Salamander is quite squishy. Turns out Vargulfs are really, really good at putting in the damage into an Ancient Salamander. This is bad. So the Cold One Knights are all charging in, trying to stop these Blood Knights, trying to pin down this Vargulf. Shield of the Old Ones being placed to try and give him some damage resistance, try and get his leadership up a bit again, so he can hopefully rally a little bit sooner. Claw and a Gash, so hurt right now. Another great hit from the Bastiladon, and that's him out of here. But another Helmet Discord, and that's putting his stats down to 0 and 1. Yeah, that's not good. So Bastiladon needs to get out of there. He's getting a little charge into the back of these guys, and Net of Ammontok is stopping these Blood Knights from escaping, while the Star Chamber Guardians and everything else charges in. And the Bastiladon's going to try and charge through them. Over here, these zombies are getting banished. Seems a bit much, if I'm honest. Sadly, these Graveguard were able to kill the cohort of Sotek that fought to the last man. Really cool to see an unbreakable unit in the Lisbon roster now. I mean, Temple Guard are almost unbreakable, if I'm honest. They do not run away in a hurry, but you know, they're not immune to psychology, so they can get terrified in this, you know, in this army against these factions. So anyway, Vargulf taking some damage, but he's kind of fine. The other one, full health, not good. Bullying the Bastiladon again, very mean of him. Skinks are on their way back in, and the Salamander is getting some shots into stuff. And not bad hit at all. Leadership just plummets as soon as he gets hit there, and it has slowed him down. Another miss from the Bastiladon though, and he has been netted. So that is one netted Vargolf. The Bastiladons and the Salamanders all turning around to start shooting at another miss. Come on guys, you almost hit your skink friends. Nice hit there though, that was a good hit. That was alright, they're crumbling. They're crumbling. Another hit would be good though, if you could muster that, Salamander. Another miss there, another miss, he just ducked. Do you see that? He just ducked. That's another miss. Come on guys, come on. You're supposed to be showing off here. You're supposed to be showing everyone how cool you are. Stop missing. So anyway, what is nice though, still on a solar engine, those little javelins there still cause poison, which is kind of cool. So you do get that as well. It's not really advertised on their little info card. But anyway, another nice hit on the Vargolf, really struggling now, crumbling away, but that Bastildon's getting very bullied. And that Blood Dragon Vampire Lord, again with the Helm of Discord. Oh, it's just constant. But it looks like that Vargolf is going to be toast any second now. And there he goes. There he goes. And the infantry... Yeah, Lizardmen are definitely winning this. Look at this, Star Chamber doing a wonderful job. Without the Chlorinic Ash doing its work, this stuff is surviving too long. And now, you see the Cold War Spear Riders trying to boggle this stuff down. Another miss from the Salamander. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, buddy. So anyway, another miss. Are you guys for real? This is ridiculous. Anyway, netted down. He's not even moving anymore. The Vargolf isn't moving. He's not moving. Another miss. Guys, can you please hit him? No, apparently not. Guys, this is absurd. Anyway, there we go. That's a hit. That's a hit. Okay, Vargolf took some damage there. Lovely. About time. Good one, Salamander. Good one. Right, so, Star Chamber Guardian keeping this stuff busy. The Aura of Quetzal giving that huge, huge melee defense. That's absolutely lovely. I love that ability. It's very nice. It sort of helps combat the Helm of Discord rather nicely. So, Vargolf taking some damage. Bastiladon actually charging in a little bit there. It's very difficult to see in the trees here. But the infantry line for the vampire counts is gone. Another beautiful hit. His last hit though, he's out of ammunition. Another great hit there though. Attaboy, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So now the Vargolf is crumbling. So there is a Vampire Lord in here somewhere. There he is, Blood Dragon Vampire Lord. He's at his healing cap almost, so yeah, he doesn't have much left in him. You can see the Ancient Salamander running in. And the other Vargolf is dead now. It's just this guy left against everything. And good save. Lizardmen doing pretty well. Lizardmen are doing pretty well. So slight issues with accuracy. I think that's probably the only thing that's going to stop this sort of build from dominating, honestly. It's just the fact that they still somehow managed to miss a completely immobile target. I mean, come on guys. Please, for the love of God, just hit the target. But, I mean, you saw the damage potential. If they can get some good shots in, they just rip things apart. I mean, those Vargolfs just... When they were getting hit, they were taking damage quickly. And that's the thing, Vargolfs have pretty crap leadership. You know? You hit them with some big damage quickly and they start crumbling very fast. And that only escalates the damage. So this combo, pretty damn good. Really like to see it. And the front line is sturdy enough, you know, with things like the Star Chamber Guardians, some cavalry to help back things up, and then just a ton of buffs from the Slan Mage Priest, as well as the nets to, you know, if something is about to get caught out, just stop it. You know, just stop the thing that's chasing, and it gives you more time to react, and more time to get shots in. You know, a lot of the time there wasn't actually anything defending these guys. It was just the only thing that was free to attack them couldn't move, and that's hugely beneficial. So I love this. This is great. This is a really cool build. And yeah, Star Chamber Guardians, hundreds of kills, but there were a lot of zombies and skeleton warriors in this build, so I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't really call them overpowered just yet. But yeah, really good unit. I love these guys. I think they're really interesting. And they look great. The effects on there, like, not really swords, whatever they are. Weird, jagged bits of metal covered in teeth, you know. I mean, they're very fancy, I'll give them that, but is it a sword? Maybe. Well, no, it's more of a halberd because it's Temple Guard, but you know what I mean. They look weird. They have their own thing going on. But yeah, very cool. The effects on them look amazing. So yeah, I love it. I love it. So yeah, maybe this sort of thing isn't going to be quite as viable anymore against the Lizardmen, because the Vargolfs have definitely got some issues now. They can definitely get bullied, and that's a problem, because these guys have just been so useful in this matchup for a long time. So it's very, very cool to see. I mean, things like javelins can help, you know, whittle them down, stuff like that, but often just zombie summons in the back line keep things bogged down, and skinks with javelins get terrified very quickly. And if it's just a load of chameleon skinks or skink skirmishers, they can just get run down by blood knights. And sure, the blood knights will take a little bit of damage, but they can get healed up. So usually you can get rid of units like that quite quickly. It's quite tough. So yeah, Vargulfs tend to have a good time just running around. You know, not a lot can bother them. Until now. Haha. Love that ancient salamander. So yeah, a lot of fun. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.